and you're no good. 'Cause I can see your sunshine dripping out your sleeves onto my lifeline. Oh, good. Oh, you didn't mean to leave a trail for me, but you didn't know whatever it is. It's alright with me. If it's alright with you, then I could be whatever it is that you need me to, my love. 'Cause you're golden.
Hey, what's up, what's up? This is Stevie, Mochi Pop. So make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit the notifications, and there's been some news. Looks like Suzy has gotten in some trouble. I'm just kidding, guys. Suzy fans are getting into trouble or making trouble. In fact, I would say they're at war. Suzy fans are at war with the SSERAFIM fans over Kazuha's recent MissA cover. What is that about? I have no idea, guys. The Suzy fans! Suzy! Yes, Suzy's back, but with the fans, the vengeance. So Suzy, let's look at this article real quick. What is going on with Suzy and the SSERAFIM fans? Have no idea. So make sure you guys see this. Suzy fans at war with the SSERAFIM fans over Kazuha's recent MissA's cover. All right, so at their latest fan meeting, Fernanda, make sure you got that right. 2024 SSERAFIM members wowed their fans, Fernanda, with their takes on some of K-pop's hottest performances. So this is the SSERAFIM. Still haven't reacted to them yet, but hopefully I will eventually. And look, okay. Let's see, going down, trying to ignore the other ads. Let's see, there it goes. In Chel's version of EXO's Grow and Sakuta's version of Wise's Get a Guitar both received a tremendous amount of love. So I'm guessing these are covers, right? Yes, covers. I feel like Rise are like more on the rock side. Maybe it's been a while. I'm not sure if I've ever reacted to them before, but it feels like I've seen them. Maybe I'm not sure if I've ever reacted to them before, but it feels like I've seen their name. Their logo name sounds familiar, right? The way their name is spelled, everything. I just think that I'm not sure if I've ever reacted to them, but so let's see. So I guess this is one of the maybe performances of SSERAFIM's Fernanda. Is that what it is? Right there on X. All right, so let's see if we can play this potentially. Let's see. Ooh, okay. So that's it. It's a little slow there. All right. Okay, so it's kind of dancing there. Got the got the outfit on. She got the she's going like that, going up like that. Oh, okay, give it up. Yeah. Let's see. My computer was really slow. Sorry, guys, but yeah. So that was her dancing, I guess. Right? Good. Yeah. So yeah, and I think so. There's like a little bit of so that was her dancing. I guess that was Sakura. I'm guessing that's Sakura. It has to be Sakura. And then let's see, who was that? Ferranda, or is it Ferranda? Fernanda? Is that her name? Yeah. Yes, I think so. I know very little about the SSERAFIM, but I should know a lot by now. But for some reason I always miss them. For some reason I don't know why I always miss them. But it was Kazuha's version of Miss A's Bad Girl, Good Girl that blew up online and has since caused some intense tension between the SSERAFIMs versus Suzy's fandom. The cover first went viral as Kazuha nailed the iconic dance with her own flavor sprinkled on top. So is that Kazuha right there? Is that okay? Comment below, guys. Comment below. Because I see all these names and hashtags. I'm trying to make sure I got all the names right. Yeah, it's Sakura's version of Wise. Yeah. So I think it. Yeah. Anyway, there's a lot going on. Okay. So let's see. Once well circulated online, however, the cover brought Suzy's fans together to express discontent at Kazuha, and more specifically, the SSERAFIM fans, pointing out Kazuha's track record of having promoted as a lookalike ever since the SSERAFIM's debut era. Suzy's fans accused the idol of taking the lookalike concept too far. Ooh, okay. She actually looks more like the girl from aespa this angle. Comment below if you think I'm correct. Just saying. Okay. Okay. So a tweet referring to Kazuha's as Suzy Gungi, or quasi Suzy, coined from a YouTuber who once went mega viral for pushing his limits with his Park Bo-gum resemblance, sparked the battle of the fandom. So they think that she looks like Suzy? Or do they think that she's trying to look like Suzy? Or that the SSERAFIM's production company is making her look like a Suzy lookalike? I don't see the resemblance. I'm sorry. I just don't. I do not see the resemblance at all. She looks more like I said, the girl from aespa. She looks actually more like two aespa members put together. I think the Japanese one, I can't think of her name, and the other one, the funny one. I don't know. But you get my point. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? I'm just saying. If this is Kazuha, then she's definitely Japanese. So she likely looks like more like the Japanese girl from aespa. If you guys know what I'm talking about, I'm just saying. She just. So here's some comments. So from one user, quote, that Suzy Gungi can try all she wants, but she'll never be Suzy. For one, they don't look alike. Well, that's what I just said. That's what I just said. They don't look anything alike. So who came up with that? Who came up with the idea that she's even trying to be like Suzy? I don't understand. But also, Suzy can sing live and is an excellent performer. All right. Another user says, another Suzy fan, I'm guessing, Kazuha covered one MissA song, and now you're out here calling her Suzy Gungi and mocking her. Laugh out loud. It's not like Kazuha talked about Suzy or even mentioned her name. It was just a cover. Yet people are all over the official video spreading negativity so loud, and for what? So this is a Kazuha fan. This is a SSERAFIM fan. And actually, I'm kind of taking more of me not knowing anything. Okay, let's just put. Okay. So me not knowing anything about this situation, just by observing just a little bit of information that I have, I know for a fact that the Suzy fans have, as much as I like Suzy and like making fun of her and everything because she cracks me up, hey, I'm just saying, Suzy fans, stop making Suzy look bad. Because Kazuha did nothing wrong, and this is me knowing nothing about Kazuha or the SSERAFIM technically, right? Maybe not as much as you guys watching, right? Because you know what? I mean, I just don't see a reason to copy Suzy. There's no reason to. why would you want to be just bring Suzy in then? Like it's not that big of a deal. I know Suzy's a different age and everything, but like it's just like she looks nothing like Suzy. She did a cover of MissA. Okay, big deal. But MissA, Suzy's group, big deal. She did other covers too. She did covers. People do covers of each other all the time. All right. Actually did a cover at KCON. They all do covers, right? They did. It was that that song. What it's called? That song. That's the old song. What was XG trying to be them? I don't think so. All right. So this is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. So Kazuha does a cover, and now she's being accused of trying to be another Suzy, a Suzy lookalike, because some YouTuber said it, and it went viral or something, right? Pushing the limits of looking like someone. Is that what it was? Is that the coined term, or is it a coined term from people like him, or because of people like him? I don't know. But the point is, whoever it was, whether it's a YouTuber or whatever, I just don't see the reason why people have to jump to conclusions ever since Kazuha covered a MissA song. Maybe she did a lot of Suzy's parts. I'm not sure, but like maybe she admired Suzy at some level. I don't know. But she looks nothing like Suzy. I don't think she's trying to be Suzy. She's too Japanese to be Suzy. Okay, I'm just saying. Like again, she looks more like the girl from Aspa. You guys know who I'm talking about. I'm just saying. So let's see what else we've got here for the article, and see if there's any other comments. Yeah, I definitely agree so far with the second user, the Kazuha the SSERAFIM friend. Again, I know more about Suzy than the SSERAFIM by far. Okay, so but I'm just saying, like, I don't see a reason why Kazuha would need to be as Suzy. It makes zero sense to me. And in response to the SSERAFIM fan coming to Kazuha's defense, Suzy's fans went into full attack mode. Here we go. So this is all in Korean, obviously. I'm not sure. Is this translated? Please tell me it's translated. Looks like it looks like I read those. There's some and all of it's in Korean, guys. So here it is. Okay, here's something. Here's a user right here, right? So a user, not sure if it's Suzy or Kazuha fan, but guys, maybe Suzy. You make it sound like Suzy's fans are mad because Kazuha has covered Suzy for the first time ever. She's the one who hasn't been able to quit using Suzy's name in every single promotion since her debut. Laugh out loud. Enough is enough. We don't want Suzy to be mentioned with her all the freaking time either. We've been so nice about it, but this has got to stop. Maybe she likes, wait, so you're saying that, this fan is saying that Suzy's name is every single promotion. Wait, when? She's the one who hasn't been able to quit using Suzy's name. So apparently Kazuha is using Suzy's name in every promotion. Why would she do that though? Like, why would she need to use Suzy's name in every single promotion since her debut? I gotta find a footage of this because it makes no logical sense. If you're trying to promote the SSERAFIM, and if this is true, then I think the SSERAFIM's production company, the agency, needs to get it together, because if Kazuha is mentioning Suzy's name all the time, I just don't think it's necessary, right? So if I'm a manager, if I'm a group manager, or if I'm a head of the SSERAFIM group or whatever, right? I wouldn't want that to happen, right? I wouldn't want Suzy's name to come out anybody's mouth, right? Because I'm trying to promote the SSERAFIM, right? Not Suzy. I like Suzy. Suzy. But if you want to promote the SSERAFIM, you got to promote the SSERAFIM. Just saying. So if this is true, that's a shame. It's not. I don't think it's Kazuha's fault. It's probably more of maybe the publicist's fault, or whoever's managing the SSERAFIM is not doing their job, in my opinion. Because if Kazuha, as they say, is mentioning Suzy's name in every single promotion, probably not every single promotion. This person's probably exaggerating, but you know what I mean. Because they do a lot of interviews, they do a lot of stuff. Maybe she admires Suzy, but maybe the management could say, hey, keep it down a little bit, But it doesn't mean Kazuha's trying to beat Suzy. I think she's using it maybe for publicity and some, like maybe they're trying to stir up something. Maybe they're trying to do a collaboration with Suzy. I don't know. Also, just do a collaboration. Just do a collaboration with Suzy, and all this will be gone. Just squash this. Assuming Suzy's not with the same company, with the same production team, the same label, then that might be a little difficult. But it can happen. It can happen. Because people at KCON with different labels come together all the time. So maybe Suzy and Kazuha can do something together at KCON as like a little bit of joke, a little bit of meme, and then they can move on. That's all I'm saying. Continuing. The next user. Not going to try to read this name because these names are weird, all right? But the next user, quote, I wouldn't have cared as much if she just danced to the song, and that was it. But she was styled like Suzy. She made faces like Suzy. When Suzy used to perform that song, I was bamboozled. Okay, was it she made faces like Suzy when she did that song? Wait, okay. I completely disagree. So this person says, quote, I wouldn't have cared if she just danced to the song and that. It's like saying back to the regular screen here, the regular camera. It's like saying, like, I don't want you to do Michael Jackson. I just want you to do his dance, but not his facial expressions, not his charisma, not his whole essence. If you want to do Michael Jackson, if you've seen these dance competitions or like the older, like, so you think you could dance, or we had these skaters. They kind of did some roller skating in back 2008. It's like roller skating dancing, right? They went to do Michael Jackson. I think they did beat it in a few things, right? They're doing the dance. They're doing the thing with the roller skates. Their disadvantage was the roller skates, guys. And if they would have captured Michael Jackson's essence, they would have captured his facial expressions more. And his facial expressions, the way he moved, the way he looked at the crowd, all that stuff, all that swag, man. You got to capture it if you're going to perform a Michael Jackson song. You got to be Michael Jackson. That's the only way to really do it. Because if you don't, you're just taking from Michael Jackson, but you're not really. If the theme is Michael Jackson, all right, yeah, you can be creative and do your own little thing. But if you're not capturing Michael Jackson's essence, there's no real reason to really do it, in my opinion. Just sit down and stop wasting my time. Now, if you're doing some other song that has nothing to do with Michael Jackson, it's not a cover, and you're just putting some Michael Jackson moves in there, fine. And if you're inspired by Michael Jackson, like Shiny and other people have been, I've seen it. Trust me, I have. All right. Nobody can say they haven't. All right. There's so many people who have done Michael Jackson stuff without covering it because they've been inspired by it. Right. So you can say that Kazuha has been inspired by Suzy in some way. Maybe she likes it. Maybe she studied her for that dance. And maybe she had a habit of sticking with that style. Maybe she should have made her own style very quickly after that. But no, she's not perfect. Kazuha's not perfect. But so I think it's up to her production company to say, hey, Kazuha, you could chill with the Suzy stuff, okay? But I don't think Kazuha is doing it on purpose. I think either she admires Suzy on some level. I don't think Kazuha wants to be Suzy per se. I think maybe she just has a similar style. Maybe she synced with Suzy more than she thought she would, Girls are very easily influenced by other girls too, It's very possible. So the next user says, not going to read this user's name at all either. There's no way I'm going to use this username. Let's see. Also just saying, quote, okay, also just saying, when people tell you that you look like a celebrity, you say no. That's the culture. You don't take it and run with it and become some off-brand copy of that celebrity. Like, that's so dumb. Laughing my A off, right? LMAO. I agree. I can't disagree with those users. I mean, I understand both sides to the argument. I think Kazuha needs to be a little bit more self-aware, probably, in that area. If that's if that's what's going on. I think she definitely needs to be more self-aware. Or I think she's probably aware of what the fans are saying, but maybe she's not aware that she's doing it. Assuming that they're correct, that she's doing that. Because I have to actually see it. Because I think a lot of Koreans and Asians in general make the same facial expressions in general. Now, if they really believe that she's running with the Suzy concept and say, "Oh, you look like Suzy," she's probably like, "Oh, okay." Maybe she feels like she'll be rude if she says she says she doesn't look like Suzy. Like, who knows? I don't know. Like, because I think even if she says no, like you know how they say it, do in Japan, like that is a normal thing. Maybe she feels like it's not necessary because she's like maybe she thinks it's maybe she believes it. I don't know. Maybe she believes it. So I don't think there's anything wrong with her believing that she looks like Suzy. I don't think she does, but if she thinks she is another Suzy, then let her be another Suzy. Okay? Just I'm just kidding. Let her perform with Suzy. Yes. So, Kazuha, what's going on? Kazuha, do you want to be Suzy or not? That's the question. Does Kazuha want to be Suzy? I don't think so. I think it's just she probably is using it in some way, but I think the members and probably the leader of the group and the label, the publicist need to tell tell Kazuha to maybe lay off the Suzy, whatever Suzy thing you're doing, whatever this has been. Please just make it stop. Right? Maybe that's what they need to tell her. Assuming that's going on, because I don't think it's good for their brand overall. I don't think it's good for Kazuha's brand, because Kazuha is just going to end up being hated by by the fans there. It's not going to help her career long term, in my opinion. And I know a lot of people, especially certain Japanese communities as well. They could get obsessed with celebrities and stuff like that, and they want to be like them, and happens in Korea too. And so she's a K-popper. She's probably already always admired Suzy. So I'm guessing she probably just embraced it without realizing the impact that it might have on the way people saw it. So, and I think the fans probably take it a little too far, obviously. I think it's just something that you can just ignore. I don't think it's a huge deal per se. Here's another quote, another one. All right. We know being Suzy's lookalike was her thing since debut days, and fine, whatever. Had it been any other fandom, SHIT would have gone down already. We've been nothing but nice to you. Laugh out loud. Why do you have to say the laugh out loud after every? Just say the sentence and move on with the next sentence. I know you're trying to be light and all that, but if you're serious about something that you're saying, don't put the laugh out loud at the end of it. It's just a noise. It feels passive aggressive and it's annoying, and I hate it. So that's to anybody who writes on Twitter trying to make a point. All right. She's the only member who made TikToks recreating Donna scenes. Now she's the only member who covered Suzy's song at a fan meeting. What more is there to say? So it's not that we're all pressed over the fact that she's danced to Bad Girl, Good Girl. Do you understand? And then this other user says, quote, but her fans have been calling her Baby Suzy and Suzy Jr. Now she's effing Suzy Nakamura. You tell me which Suzy fan is going to be okay with all that. You started testing us first, and now that we're saying something about it, you get mad at us. LMAO. Let Suzy go, please. You all were loud first, using Suzy's name for the past 2 years. Get the facts straight, and don't come around attacking Suzy's fans. It hasn't even been a full year since Kazuha uploaded the Donna cover using the official account. And then she comes around again covering a Suzy song. A Suzy song? So say it that way. Yet Suzy's fans are expecting to sit quiet. Okay, let me read this again in a better way. Yet Suzy's fans are expected to sit quiet? How long do you think we'll let this BS slide. For Suzy's fans, so that was end quote. So for Suzy's fans, the issue quickly became the SSERAFIM's fans rather than the member herself, and how their disrespect towards Suzy has become unbearable. So I don't know. I think that's a little bit silly. To say it's disrespect to let's say disrespect towards Suzy has So yeah, I think I'm not trying to get in this beef at all. I'm just reading the article, seeing what's going on. I have no opinion on either side. I'm just from my perspective, what makes sense to me, and what makes sense to the fans, what makes sense to the Suzy fans, right? What makes sense to the SSERAFIM fans. I don't care either way. I'm just saying, I think both sides have good points. I think I could probably blame it on the Suzy fans. Sorry, the SSERAFIM fans. I could blame it on the SSERAFIM fans in a sense where they're kind of pushing her to kind of do it at the beginning. They're kind of like, you're saying Suzy 2.0 type of stuff, right? Don't do that, guys. That's cringe. Like, I don't care if you're fans of this person or that person or who you're supporting, but you kind of set Kazuha up for failure in that sense, where she's probably just trying to please her fans. That's all that Kazuha's doing. She's playing with it. Suzy Jr., the baby Suzy, all that stuff. She's just going with it to please her fans. I don't think she actually cares about being Suzy. She just wants her fans to like her, and I think she took it too far. She's young still. Her label needs to grab her and shake her, saying, "Hey, I'm really trying to please your fans and everything, but you are not Suzy, and is making the group as a whole look bad. So it's okay to not be Suzy. Okay, I don't think their fans are gonna care, right? Like at the end of the day, fans are gonna say a lot of stupid stuff, on both sides, as far as I'm concerned, right? But I do think after reading the whole thing, that it's not a big deal for one. But I do agree with Suzy's fans in a sense where, yeah, it gets kind of annoying, I guess, from their point of view, because it feels like Suzy is being disrespected. But I personally don't think Suzy's being disrespected. I think Suzy should embrace this. I think Suzy should come out and say, "Hey, Kazuha, let's do a song together." And then maybe this whole thing will just kind of calm down, and Suzy could talk. They can talk about it, have a press conference saying, "Hey, this is a misunderstanding. Kazuha was just trying to please her fans." All right. They put together at a press conference, clear the air for good. So I think this is one of those really small little things that the fans are fighting over. It's like the smallest little nothing burger thing that doesn't even matter in the big scheme of things. But for some odd reason, Suzy fans are really upset at Kazuha for embracing this Suzy lookalike concept. Because I do think Kazuha needs to be her own person, all right? I do think Kazuha needs to be her own person, and I just don't see why she needs to just keep embracing or just going along with what the fans are saying. I think the fans were originally just having fun. I think Kazuha just took it too far, and that's when you need to put on the brakes, and you got to, again, it's up to the label. It's the label's fault. It's not Kazuha's fault. It's the label's fault. Because if the label told her, "Don't do this," Kazuha would not do that. So I think if the label really thought this was helping Kazuha and the SSERAFIM, I think that was a very bad decision. I think that's a brain dead decision. It's almost like they have no experience at all in this industry. I'm not sure, again, who's the SSERAFIM's label. Comment below. I guess I'll have to find out. But whoever this label is, they better get this thing wrapped up quickly. Call Suzy. Call Suzy for the biggest collaboration ever with Kazuha. And squash this. All right? Pay Suzy millions of dollars. Yes, Suzy. Yes. Pay Suzy millions of dollars to collaborate with Kazuha. Kazuha doesn't get anything, though. just Suzy gets some money. All right? Kazuha will get something later. But and then squash this, and then they'll probably make the biggest hit ever. They make a song together, be the biggest hit, and then it'll be like a kind of a meme. It can even do the 2.0 thing. I don't care. You can do the Suzy 2.0. I don't care. Should be called the Japanese Suzy. You know, making a meme, make it a meme coin. I don't care. Just do something with it. All right. Work with Suzy. I think that's the best solution possible. It'll be gold. People will eat it up. And they both perform at KCON, and I'll be there. So if you guys like that, I want to make sure there's make sure there's nothing left here. So Suzy's fan. Here's another one from Suzy's fan. Here we go. All right. So from Suzy's fan via the quote, we got that it happens when rookies debut and they want to associate with popular celebrities for attention, and that's fine. That's common practice in the business, but the SSERAFIM's fans has grown since, and these fear-nuts have been so disrespectful using Suzy's name in association with Kazuha. Like, these fans have turned Suzy into Kazuha's mom. What is Oh my god, that's funny. Making Suzy look old, is that what it is? Gave Kazuha a Japanese name with Suzy in it. One time when Kazuha came out looking extra Suzy-like in a pictorial, they started insisting that Suzy be called Kazuha's lookalike. Yeah, I think that's cringe too. Alright. Let's see. Alright, Kazuha keeps feeding these delusions. She's to with the Duna cover and the MissA cover, and these clueless SSERAFIM fans take that as a go to cross all sorts of lines. There are tons of YouTube shorts and reels and other clips pitching Suzy and Kazuha together to this day, and it's getting really old. It has been a while since SSERAFIM's debuted. Why does Kazuha continue to need Suzy? And then after the cover today, some SSERAFIM fans guzzlet Suzy's fans, making it like Suzy fans are the ones overreacting. That's how the whole thing blew up. Okay, so that's a quote, right? I think it's a big quote for this one. Anyway, so article continues. Regardless, the clip shared across the SSERAFIM's official social media platforms remaining trending with fans praising the member and her performance. Okay, yeah, I mean, there's something wrong with praising a performance, just don't take it too far, right? Yeah, that's definitely Suzy-ish, you know, I can definitely see that. Yeah, I think I honestly, like, again, I think, remember, you have to remember, you know, like, probably from Kazuha's perspective, she's just trying to please the fans, and the fans aren't helping. That's really what it is. The fans aren't helping the SSERAFIM at all, right? These fans are not helping the SSERAFIM as a whole, in my opinion. Because if they were, they would just stop doing. Because they do this all the time, even with like it's not all fans do this, guys. It's not just the SSERAFIM fans. It's not just Suzy fans. It's not. They do twice as done stupid stuff like this to certain areas. You know, putting pictures next to each other. Who looks like who? I literally covered during a completely different thing I was covering. This article was lit right below me. I happened to mention it in my video because it was like a lookalike thing. There's a whole page of lookalikes. They do this all the time with lookalikes, guys. I just think Suzy's fans just took it too far. They kept doing it like a bunch of almost autistic people. They autistically have been doing it because it's been years and you just can't stop repeating it like a bunch of 5-year-olds repeating something that they heard on TV, and they just keep repeating it. They're like little children, probably. You know, they're just having fun and then not really realizing that they're, I guess, to the Suzy fans, that they're disrespecting Suzy. You don't disrespect Suzy. You got it? Suzy. So pay Suzy millions of dollars, like I said. She hooks up, she collaborates with Kazuha. Alright? And they do a performance together, Neiman, do a press conference, talk about what happened, really lay things out, how this happened, why Kazuha is not going to do it anymore. And be like, okay, I didn't know it was that bad. I was a busy woman. I thought I was trying to please my fans, and I was trying to please my fans, but I'll stop. This is why we did this collaboration, to squash it, and maybe we'll collaborate again together. But I won't be Suzy anymore. I will be Kazuha. Don't worry. I will not be Suzy anymore. I'll be Kazuha. Alright? Suzy is Suzy. Kazuha is Kazuha. It's okay, guys. It's over. And I think that's what needs to happen. So if you guys like that, that controversy, that waste of time controversy, make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications, and we will be back for more news, articles, updates like this concerning Suzy and Kazuha. Until next time, peace.
Golden mornings, 'cause you're golden. Oh.